You ever have someone vanish, clean break, lights out, ghost town silence, and for a second you actually respect them for it? It's cold, sure, but at least ghosting has a backbone. At least it's honest about the exit. But 2025, oh, we don't do hard exits anymore. Now we've got soft haunting. You know the feeling. You're not blocked, you're not chased, you're in limbo like a memory left open on 1% battery. And just when you're about to move on, they remind you they exist. Not a text, not a call, but an Instagram story view, a random like from a burner account, a Spotify playlist that pops up with your song at 2 a.m., a hey, remember me energy that's never direct, just always almost there. Let me paint it real. You ever had a girl disappear after a fight, block you everywhere, and 3 weeks later, suddenly your Venmo feed says she liked someone else's payment, but your name is still in her search history? You ever been 2 months clean, finally sleeping right, and out of nowhere you see she watched your new reel but never says a word? Welcome to the age of soft haunting. It's not ghosting. It's staying in your mind rent-free. It's not about closure, bro. It's about keeping the loop open just enough so you never really shut the door. Because here's the ugly truth. They want you to wonder. Why is she still around? Did she regret leaving? Is this a sign I should reach out? See, most people think heartbreak is loud, but soft haunting is quiet psychological warfare. You want another example? Meet Ryan, a guy who thought he got dumped clean. No texts, no calls, account gone. 3 months of healing, and then on his birthday, she sends him a single emoji. Just a cake, no words. And the worst part? He spiraled for weeks, wondering if that meant she still cared. That's soft haunting. They reappear just enough to jam a crowbar in your mental healing and twist. Or maybe you're like Marcus, who blocked his ex everywhere, but then she started viewing his public TikTok from a weird 0-follower account. He knew it was her. He felt it in his gut. And every view reset his progress back to 0. If you're nodding along, you know this isn't accidental. This is precision emotional engineering. People have learned the dark art of never letting you fully detach. They want you to move on, just not so far you forget them. And they're experts at weaponizing digital breadcrumbs. Every story view, every subtle accidental like, it's not random. It's the new way of saying, I still want you to feel my shadow. Why do they do it? Let's not sugarcoat. It's about control. Keeping a backdoor open. Making sure their ego never has to suffer the cold of being truly forgotten. Imagine a nightclub. Ghosting is when someone leaves, slams the door, and the bouncer tells you they're never coming back. Soft haunting? That's them hanging by the exit, letting you catch glimpses, always hoping you'll walk over, ask, why did you leave? Now let's talk about the psychological price. Soft haunting isn't just annoying. It's corrosive. It drains your masculine edge. You start to feel crazy. You catch yourself checking who watched your stories. You debate if it's a sign or just a fluke. And here's where the spiral starts. You go from, I'm done with her, to maybe she's not done with me. You turn your healing into a detective mission. Let me give you a savage reality check. If you're chasing the ghost, you're not the main character anymore. You're playing a side role in someone else's script. One guy, let's call him Dev, thought he was over his ex until he saw her on his LinkedIn profile viewers. She's in HR, man. She knows how LinkedIn works. But that one little notification set him back 6 months. Suddenly he's thinking, should I message her? Nah, she's just soft haunting, checking if she still owns space in his mind. And the worst part, it works. Because it always creates that one question, what if? Let's take a breather here, because if you're this deep, you need to ask yourself, are you living for your own story, or are you just an actor in hers? If you're still watching, real talk, hit that subscribe button right now. Because on this channel, we rip the mask off every psychological trick that keeps men stuck. Don't let another fake coincidence drag you back into limbo. Here's the big twist. Most soft haunters don't even want you back. They just want the option open. They want to know they can still make your heart skip. You ever wonder why she never texts, but she'll accidentally like your 3-month-old post at 3 a.m.? That's not a slip. It's strategy. Remember, real closure isn't when she stops texting. It's when you stop caring about her digital ghost. When you stop scanning the room for someone who already left. But the real power move? Go full digital blackout. Unfollow, mute, delete the breadcrumb trail. No story views, no check-ins, nothing. Don't give her the pleasure of knowing you noticed, because soft haunting only works if you play along. You want to win? Don't react. Don't wonder. Live so hard that even her ghost can't find you. I know a guy, Reese, who got hit with this 3 times, each from a different ex. Each one wanted to know if he was still waiting. He made one rule. The day he saw a ghost, he doubled down on his purpose. Gym, business, travel. And here's the plot twist they'll never tell you. Soft haunting is a compliment in disguise. It means you mattered enough to haunt. But don't let that boost your ego. Let it fuel your detachment. Because in 2025, the only men who suffer are the ones who let ghosts rent space in their heads for free. Let me hit you with this. If this feels like your story, say it out loud in the comments. Don't hold it in. There's power in calling out the game. And if you ever catch yourself staring at your phone, wondering if she'll view your story tonight, remember, every minute spent waiting for a ghost is a minute stolen from your own legacy. Don't haunt your own life, waiting for a dead connection to flicker back to life. Thank you for listening. I'm Matt, this is the Closure Club. And if you're ready to lock the door on your past and ghost-proof your future, I'll see you in the next one. Stay ruthless. Stay rare. Let the ghosts haunt each other. Matt, signing off.